Hey, Mighty Pals, Jennifer Burke at Mighty Marketing Mojo. And I'm excited to talk a little bit today about AI and video. And finally, AI is here and it's accessible. And while it seems like it's exploded out of nowhere and is everywhere, I've actually been waiting for it to get to this point for almost 20 years. Hmm. Because I was there and had some inside looks at the beginning of this creation innovation journey. So before we talk about some video tools, let me give you a little brief reminder about my background. So way back in the days, and I was an advertising and marketing executive and in New York and then Philadelphia. And then maybe advertising and marketing and I walked away from each other for a little bit. And I went and went back to grad school. And I have a literal degree in research and finding things, aka my master's in library and information science. That's right, folks. I'm a degreed, card carrying, credentialed librarian in addition to a marketer. But then I also went back to grad school again, and I was working on my PhD in information science and digital information. And a lot of my fellow students and colleagues at the time were working in that area of algorithms and data and something that we were calling back then, nearly 20 years ago, that's hard to believe, auto text summarization. Is this starting to feel a little bit familiar now? Yeah, I can't believe this is almost 20 years, but one of the use cases that they were looking at specifically was how to go and ingest all of these large, complicated medical journal articles and figure out a way to summarize them, because doctors have no time to read all of the latest research, but they need to know about the latest research. So say you need to have a summary of the latest research on non-Hodgkin's lymphoma or, treatments in ovarian cancer. Well, they were working on ways to make it easier for doctors to see that research. What's one of the best uses of Chat GPT right now that a lot of us have seen? Summarizing large pieces of text. Yes, you can give it a blog post of yours, try this out, and ask it for the 5 top tips from that post formatted as a friendly social media post. Boom! This was not nearly something that was as fast 20 years ago, but that's just it. This is something that's been working on by researchers and academics and all kinds of things for quite a long time, but it feels so brand new and scary because most of us didn't know about all of that. And it was behind the scenes and it was stuck in the ivory towers of academia or, the research ends of the tech companies. But that's why maybe this doesn't scare me quite so much as some people, because I've seen kind of the places where it started and I know the people and the types of people who were working on getting us to this point. And I also know that AI is like, it's a mirror. It's not actually thinking. You know that, right? It's not actually inventing things. It's taking all of the knowledge and data and everything that it's been fed and trained and learned on in machine learning. That was another common tool that was technique, concept, whatever jargon that was talked about in the information science world. And it's figuring out how to predict, oh, this is the logical next thing that should come after that. It's all happening much faster. Computing power is faster, better. Your computers are better now than they were 20 years ago, right? So, but it's kind of like, why do sometimes the AI go off the rail? Well, have you ever heard garbage in, garbage out? It's making sense of what we as humans have fed it. And if we have a lot of garbage on the internet that it scraped, oh, well, then guess what? That's some of the stuff that's mixed in with all of the good things in the research articles and the public domain articles. So, yes, maybe there's a little, Katie's saying, maybe there's a little Terminator, going in here, but it's, we sometimes have to remember and think, okay, this is based on all the things that we've created, everything from the really good research articles and the really great blog posts to, crap on Reddit forums. So, just take all that with a grain of salt. But again, we've been seeing this powering other tools that we've been using in marketing for several years. So think about the transcription tools that we've been seeing over the last 3 to 5 years. Otter, Rev, HappyScribe, I paid for that one, etc. That you're taking live videos and recordings and it's providing transcripts. Sometimes, some in real time. I was in a Zoom meeting, I think just yesterday or day before, and somebody had Otter enabled, and it was even taking screenshots and it's transcribing in real time. That's AI at work. And yet we don't seem to think that's terribly scary, but that's power of computing. It's there. You've maybe been using it. You've used Otter or Rev or HappyScribe or any of the other transcription tools. Drop a comment. Tell me which one you like the best. I just now finally signed up for an Otter account, and I'm curious about potentially using it within Zoom, although Zoom also has native AI-based transcription tools that are built into it. So in connection to, today's little quick chat about video creation, AI is the core of a tool like Descript and being able to edit video via cutting out text. And the notion that you no longer have to learn linear video editing and all of, I'm like, oh, that's mind-boggling. This is from somebody who once had to literally physically edit Betamax tapes. I learned video edit in. The good news is that we were slightly past the point of literally having to splice and tape the things together. It was semi-digital. But being able to edit via text, because the AI can pull the text out of the video quickly and accurately. It's transcribing, but then it's adding that extra layer of tool. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, here, let me show you over here. That's a different tool that I'm going to show you in a second. So I literally just signed up for Descript. So I don't have anything yet for it to transcribe, but that's the inside. And I'm pretty excited to check this out. And there is a free plan. It's limited in terms of minutes and months and stuff like that. But I know so many people are using Descript. If you haven't yet, drop a comment in. Let's talk about using it, because holy cow, the way that it can potentially help you to edit videos for courses. If I wanted to edit this video, but I found another tool that might also help that as well. So I'm just getting around to playing that. We've seen other video tools that are going to take and turn text into speech and speech and text into images and vice versa. So I realize I don't have this one pulled up. I'm going to have to go log in right now. Is Lumen 5. So you're going to literally watch me do this on the fly. And I think I had a Lumen 5 free account years ago. There was a free version that you could test in AppSumo. And the notion here that's like, this was really exciting. And we're going to see like, oh, good, there are some of my videos still in here. You could cook it up to your website, to your blog, and it would take a blog post and it could figure out based on headings and bullet points and the formatting of your blog post, thanks to the power of AI, and turn it into a social media friendly video. And you could go through and you could highlight and say, okay, I don't need the entire blog post to become a video. Maybe just you could make corrections to what it thought was the best one. It would pull in stock clips that matched in theme with what you were talking about in the blog post. And it's been a long time since I've played around with this tool, and they keep sending me emails like, we have discounts on plans. Don't you want to rejoin? I'm like, I don't know, maybe. It's like you can see that I was using this for my other business as well. Marketing. Oh, there's a guest post tip. I'm just, this was an older post. I'm just curious. We're looking at this literally on the fly here as I do this, because it's been so long. But I inputted there's the post, and there was the original image and stuff like that I created for the blog post, and it's pulling things out and highlighting them, and there's all this text, and then it's making these little slides and transitions, and you can swap the design, shuffle colors. There's some of these are my own images that were in the blog post that it's using in animating. Other ones are stock things like photos of the pencils and stuff like that. This one I think is one of my images. There are clips that are built in. There's music. It's I feel like this was the first instance, and again, this is probably going back at least, I don't know, maybe 5 years or something. I'm trying to figure out what's the oldest video that I have in here. It's probably been around for a while, that is using AI in a form to power video. Pretty cool. It's one of the first tools. I remember talking to a lot of folks about it. Like, you can make video easily, and you don't need editing skills. You don't need a camera. You don't have to appear on camera. And there's tools like this out there that exist that can do that. One of the original, even older than this, easy video creation tools, 0 editing required. Take your photos, animate them, put them in an animated layout and background, text, boom. So that's Animoto. And I was looking back in here in my Animoto account. And again, I've used it. I paid for it at one point in time. And then their price plan went way crazy high prices. And I'm like, no, thank you. And I think they've adjusted, and I would be potentially willing to look at it again. But I've been using this I was using Animoto to create videos for clients and for nonprofits that go back to 2014. And Animoto, the reason that made it so easy was, again, it was a form of AI in the background. It's just not necessarily the AI that we're seeing right now, where you can chat and have a conversation with it, as ChatGPT is. And then while we're seeing that form, spread into lots of other tools. But yeah, this has been around for a while, folks. It's AI powered. Hey, I've been a Canva user since beta. And yes, I can show you my user number to prove it. 10 years of using Canva. I love it, love it, love it. Maybe you know that Canva create their annual event where they release new things and they get hyped, was this week. But I love Canva even more because over the last 3 or plus years, they've been adding all kinds of video tools, video editing, even animation, things that I used to have subscriptions to other tools for, like Animoto and Biteable. And now Canva has released, quote, Magic, the basically intuitive use of AI as an interface and underpinning across the whole suite of Canva tools. It's not just sort of one little piece. It's now throughout. And it's definitely in some of the video tools. I mean, it's just, wow, it's never been easier to create a video where you, my camera shy solopreneur pals, do not even have to appear. You can make those short social friendly videos to boost your business using these sorts of tools. And it's easy, and most of these tools have at least a free trial, a free plan, if you're okay with watermarks in videos. And that's something I'm definitely, trying to figure out, like, which, if any of them, makes sense to pay for. Oh, the reason this video, this live chat today even happened was because I discovered another new one, and now I have to go find my notes here, called Video AI. And that was the one that was on the screen first. So Video AI, I'm testing this totally free right now. The free version lets you upload and link like 75 minutes of video every 30 days. And the teeny tiny print says, it suggests 5 gigabyte or less in terms of file size. So maybe don't give it a very long webinar all at once. But it promises to make this whole video creation even easier, because it's going to take your long videos and chop them up into short, social friendly videos. And it's using video templates, AI magic, auto magically chopping all this up, creating reels, suggesting text and emojis. And holy cow, wow, is this a great way for content repurposing, my friends. So I gave it a video that I did a Facebook Live about creating videos, kind of meta, folks. And I wanted to see what it's going to spit out. And I decided I'd show you rather than try and tell you in my email this week. And I will say that my first test, there were some glitches, because it says you can input a YouTube link and it will work directly from that. It didn't. When I tried it, it just spun and spun and spun and spun and spun. but it worked great when I uploaded the file of that past Facebook Live that I had stored on my backup drive. Um, I don't have an affiliate link for this one. I think I probably somewhere still have an affiliate link for Lumen and Bitable and maybe even Animoto. Um, but I'm like, okay, I'm looking at these going, wow. So it's created me 8 reels and 8 square videos and 8 chapters. I'm not quite sure what a chapter is. That might be for YouTube. Um, and it lets you pick. It says like, hey, here, choose 3 different templates and 3 different styles of this. And I'm going to look and see what it's made. Not real wild about the thumbnails that it's chosen. I'm like, why are the thumbnails from any live video, just the most awkward looking pictures of a human you've ever seen? This is not showing me in my best light. But wow, I'm really curious, what it's going to come out with. And I'm like, So this is literally the first. I just uploaded it, I think, yesterday, and this is the first time I'm taking a look at this. And you can see there's sort of the same videos, maybe, but different styles with this text on the side versus down here at the bottom. And I have to dive in to see how much customization is available. But wow, that's pretty cool here. And clearly, I need to do more live streams like this so that I have more content to go and repurpose with some of these tools. So here, I was going to just show you really quick. So there's Bitable, and this is it's not showing some of the older projects. I've actually had a Bitable account for years. Well, there's one I did for a tech workshop. But look, so I'm talking about all of this, and I'm going to talk about tools that we can use for creating video over the next few weeks, because I am so excited about the integration of AI. I'm excited about how many more tools are out there and that are affordable and have easy to use interfaces to easily create videos. In fact, I'm so excited about it that I've created a brand new course, and it's got a live hands-on workshop component, and it's all about video. And video for the camera shy solopreneur, no singing, dancing, or cameras required, is coming soon. If you're interested, drop a video, please. Comment or something like that in the comments if you're watching this live, or if you're watching this, on the replays, and I'll make sure you get on the VIP wait list to hear about the course first when it's ready to go. There are going to be some demo videos of some of these other tools that I've used over the years. The course is definitely going to focus on using Canva to create videos, because chances are, I'm betting you already have a Canva account. And also because as Canva's gotten bigger and bigger and better and better and better, the video tools that used to be available only for pro Canva users, there's video available. You're on a free Canva account. So honest to God, there is no reason that you shouldn't be creating videos for your business to help get that algorithm juice easily, because the tools definitely exist out there and they're affordable. And maybe you have a couple of free plans that you can piece together. But hey, in the course, we're definitely going to show you, and I'm going to show you how I'm doing this inside of Canva, as well as some sneak peeks at some of the other AI, assisted and powered video creation tools that I have used over the years, and the new ones that I'm exploring as well. And, again, some other additional tools that make it so much easier to create video. So I'm excited at the power of AI now that we see behind so many other different tools. Yes, I'm curious and cautious as to where things go in the future, especially with the more conversational based interfaces of tools. But folks, it isn't going away. It's not going away, and it's not nearly as new as you think it is. And it's probably not nearly as scary as we think it is. It's probably not going to be the Borg, and it's probably not going to be Terminator. It's probably also not going to be as lovely and friendly as Pixar, but it might be somewhere in between. So just think about it, and think about the fact that with these tools and software out there, yes, you can be a video creator, and I'm going to make sure that you're able to do that this spring. So I look forward to more video chats for you coming up soon. Bye, Mighty Pals.